Nick, not a good start. Oh, well, we're live. Hi guys, welcome to Earle Sports Pets. I don't know where Nick went. He'll be back in a minute, but we got a little bit of a stream going on today. As usual. Got 10 baseball games? 10 baseball games, a basketball, a hockey. We'll discuss some stuff. Hopefully we'll get Nick back here. But before we jump into the stream and everything, make sure you guys subscribe, like, comment, do all that good stuff. Trying to reach 1,000 subscribers by the first week of the NFL season. You don't see me? Oh, yeah, he just left. Okay. So we appreciate all the support. And let's turn on my lighting. Woo! Not prepared for this. We'll go over recaps in a minute when Nick gets here. Nick's ready to join the broadcast. Let's see if he's actually here. No. Good start. There we go. There we go.
I have no idea what happened there.
All good. All good. All right. We'll start off with Nick. How you doing today?
Yesterday was a good day, so I can't complain. I think I finished up 4.75 units. Very good day in baseball. I went 7-3, 6-3, 6-3 in baseball. I went. I hit my WNBA play. The Sparks. I had them plus 5.5. They won the game straight up by 5 points, so can't complain there. NHL. I hit the Montreal team total over in the first period. And so that basically cashed my day there. I also cashed on my Cole Caulfield prop that I don't know if I gave that out during the show or not yesterday to record a point at plus 129. Cashed that. That was rather nice. And so I can't complain. Yesterday was a good day. Hopefully today will be more of the same that we saw yesterday.
Yeah. That's baseball was good to me yesterday. I had 5 underdogs, 3 winners, so profitable day. What did I have again? I had the Tigers. That was kind of nice. I had the Rays, which were down 7-2, came back, tied it up, and then lost it in the 10th. So close there. Had the Rockies, nice win there. Had the Indians run line, unfortunately lost that one. And I had the Phillies beating the Dodgers, so that worked out as well there. So a profitable day in baseball, and then basketball decided to say, you know what? Nah, you don't need to make profit today. Philadelphia, what the hell? You're up 26 in the third quarter, and you do that? I thought that was a guaranteed winner there. At least I hit on my Joel Embiid prop. And then the Jazz, like, what? You're telling me Utah at home when LA does not have Kawhi, you can't beat the Clippers? Okay then. I will most likely be on LA in Game 6. I will most likely be on Atlanta in Game 6, and I'm on you'll find out who I'm on for today's game in a little bit. So it was just a little bit of an annoying situation there, but whatever.
It happens. But at least we get more games today at the very least. We get 10 MLB games, so it's not like we have a huge slate for that. And we get to go right back for some basketball and hockey today. So do you want to get it on started here?
Sure, hold on. Hi, CSN. Hi, had a big winner with the Canadians. All right.
Hell yeah. Yeah, of course, today I choose not to bet the money line. They win straight up.
You bet the Sixers first half? Yeah, that was the way to go. And good morning, Ryan. How you doing today? But let's get into the stream. Before we do, if you guys are new to the stream, like, comment, subscribe, share, do all the good stuff, blah, 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 all the normal stuff that we talk about in the morning. And then picksandparleys.net/game time. Link in the description will save you 50% off our 7-day packages. Slightly not profitable day in our package yesterday, but today's a different day. We'll have, 2 WNBA, an NBA, MLB, NHL. So we'll have a bunch of plays up again. So hopefully we'll have a good day there. We get to start off with the Baltimore Orioles taking on the Cleveland Indians. Go ahead, Nick.
Yeah, this is going to be an interesting game here. Two pitchers that have absolutely looked horrible. Cleveland Indians, Baltimore Orioles. The Indians are only minus 120 today. I think that's a little bit short. Jorge Lopez versus Eli Morgan. Yes, both of these pitchers have sucked. So I mean, I can't rely on any for a money line here. Jorge Lopez 2-7, a 5.64 ERA, 1.47 WHIP, 62 strikeouts, 26 walks, and 60 2/3 innings pitched. Eli Morgan is 0-1. Granted, he only pitched 2.2 innings, but he's been blown up. 20.25 ERA, a 3.75 WHIP, 1 strikeout, 2 walks, and 2 2/3 innings pitched. So maybe we see a little bit better of a performance from Eli Morgan. We know what to expect from Jorge Lopez. I feel like Jorge is trying to compete with Matt Harvey to see who can be worse on this rotation. And that leads me to a pretty simple play here. I'm going team total over with the Cleveland Indians. It is a minus 110 for over 4.5. I think that's a very reasonable price here. Oh, it's minus 120, my bad. Minus 120 for over 4.5. The Orioles are minus 110. But I think that's a good spot for this game. Takes takes the Cleveland pitcher out of this game, and it's just the Cleveland hitters versus Jorge Lopez in this matchup then for me. So I'm going team total over with the Cleveland Indians for this game.
No, I'll just go with Cleveland in general for this game. I'll grab them at the minus 122. You got to keep in mind with the Cleveland pitcher, what's his name? Eli Morgan. He's pitched 2 innings and got blown up. That's a very small sample size. And it's against a very, very strong Toronto hitting staff in Toronto. So I'm not going to count that for anything. I think Eli Morgan's a lot better. Well, it's actually his rookie year. I think he could do a lot better than that. He had decent minors numbers, so that's why he was able to come up. But I'm grabbing Cleveland. There's no way I'm betting on Baltimore. Bringing up the Baltimore right now. Yeah, they've lost 7 straight and 8 out of 10. There's no way I'm backing them. Give me Cleveland in this matchup, minus 122. I don't mind going after that.
All right.
You're at a sports book. You saw minus 376ers. It poked right. Yeah, I know, right? It's a new day. Let's get it. What's up, Joshua? But we'll go ahead and jump on to the next one, Nick.
Oh, boy. This is a fun one. San Francisco Giants and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Kevin Gausman versus Zach Gallen in this matchup. The Giants are a rightful minus 200 favorite, around a plus 180 run back for these Arizona Diamondbacks. Over under of 7.5 for this game. Where are you looking at for this one?
I am making an exception for this game. I normally say never go after a run line that's minus money. I got mine at plus money, but it's now at a minus 106. I'm going San Francisco on the run line. I'm sorry. There's no way that you're backing this Arizona team. They set a baseball record since 1900. Most consecutive road losses. I think they break it tonight with 23 in a row. I think Giants win by a big chunk. Big pitching advantage for the Giants. Gausman has been pitching amazing this year, 7-1 with a 1.43 ERA. He's got to be top 5 for a Cy Young race right now in the National League. Going up against Zach Gallen, who I think is making his first start off the injury list. Correct me if I'm wrong. Let's see.
I believe so.
Hold on. I'm pulling it up on my phone real quick. His last game was against the Mets on May 7th. So yeah, this is his first game back from injury. I gotta grab the I gotta I gotta grab the run line on San Francisco. I'll grab it at -106. I don't care. I think that this game's gonna be another blowout. Gosman's gonna pitch great. Offense on San Francisco has been hitting really well. I'll take him on the run line.
Yeah, I was looking at this game, and as crazy as this sounds, I do have money on Arizona in this game. Hear me out. They gave me a 2.5 as a team total. If I'm getting 1.5 or 2.5 this season, I'm taking them most likely. We're asking for Arizona to put up at least 3 runs, which they've gone over in 2 straight and 6 of their last 10. They've put up at least 3 runs in 5 of their last 6 games. It's not the hitting that's the problem with Arizona. It's the pitching. And we're getting a little bit of a bargain here. I got team total over 2.5 for Arizona, and that's at -135. So I think that we can see a couple runs for Arizona today.
All right, fair enough. Fair enough. At least you're not betting them to win the game. That would be concerning.
No. If I'm betting this Diamondbacks team to win anything, it's first 5, if anything.
Nope.
I don't trust them to win a baseball game right now.
Nope.
But this one's going to be an interesting matchup here. We have Michael King versus TJ Zook for this matchup, Toronto and New York. It is a -108, -102, basically a pick 'em here in this game. 10.5 is your total for this one. What is your thoughts on this matchup?
I personally don't have any money on this one. I don't have a gauge on TJ Zook. I went on to MLB and it still says TBD for him. I'm looking on ESPN now. 0-2, 6.75 ERA. I think that this one maybe look towards the over, but the over is at a 10.5. So I'm going to be passing on this game. Not a spot I want to get to. Yes, it's in the over does look good even at a 10.5. Just because these two pitchers are not particularly good. And the fact that they're playing in the tiny Buffalo field, maybe a lean towards the over, but I'm going to be passing on this game.
Yeah, I was looking at that over extremely hard too. 10.5. I feel like that's a fair number. Both these pitchers are not great, to put it lightly. Michael King 0-3 at 3.77 ERA, 1.35 WHIP, 28 strikeouts, 13 walks, and 31 innings pitched. On the opposite side, TJ Zook, 6.75 ERA, 0-2 record, 1.92 WHIP. 6 strikeouts, 7 walks. He has more walks than strikeouts in 12 innings pitched this season. I think both these teams light up the opposing team's pitcher. If I would have to lean anything, team total over 4.5 for Toronto looks good to put up at least 5 runs. That's a -135 though. If you think the Yankees are a good look today, over 5.5, I think that's within reason. TJ Zook is not a good pitcher. And the Yankees tend to hit righties pretty well. So I would look towards maybe the Yankees team total over 5.5, but I'm staying far away from this game.
Yeah, I would recommend that as well. Oh, shoot. I never updated this one. I never updated the pitchers, I should say. I'll just throw this up for right now, and I'll throw the pitchers in there and go with it now. Sorry.
Yeah, but then for the next game, we have the Chicago Cubs and the New York Mets. Kyle Hendricks takes on Marcus Stroman in this matchup. It's a -121 for the New York Mets. It's a +111 for the Cubbies. Over under of 7 runs for this game. Kyle Hendricks and Marcus Stroman is the matchup for this one. Looking at this game, it's been weird the first 2 games from the perspective of the way I bet. First 2 games have gone first 5 over, but full game under. The question is, do you want to take take another stab at that first 5 under? I'm personally staying away from this game. Kyle Hendricks is 8-4 this season. He's looked pretty good. Marcus Stroman 6-4. Hendricks has a 4.46 ERA, 1.35 WHIP, 58 strikeouts, 15 walks, and 74 and 2/3 innings pitched. Marcus Stroman, 6-4, 2.33 ERA, 1.07 WHIP, 67 strikeouts, 18 walks, and 77 and a third innings pitched. And maybe look towards this Chicago team total under. It is a 3.5. I like Marcus Stroman. The only thing is that bullpen was taxed yesterday after DeGrom came out after 3 innings. Good news on that one. They say that that injury is not serious at all. He may miss one or two starts, but he's going to be fine. He's going to be right back at it soon. So, yeah, my only look for this game would be team total under for Chicago, 3.5. That's a -120 at this point. But I'm not getting involved in this game as well.
I will. I'm going to keep going after the Mets. They keep winning. They keep making me money. Why not? There are 8-2 their last 10 games. They've won 3 straight games. Won, 6 out of 7. And it's not like they're playing Arizona and Colorado or something. They beat San Diego and Chicago, which is a second place in the West and first place in the Central. So they're playing good teams and they're still winning games. I'm going to grab them. They also are the best team in the majors at home right now. And Marcus Stroman has been pitching quite solid. So I'm going to be going after Stroman and the Mets today. Grab it at the -121. And just keep rolling with the streaks that the Mets are winning. So why not? Why fade them if they keep winning?
Yeah, and don't look now. The New York Mets have a 5-game lead in the NL East.
By the end of the month, they'll be down to like a 2.
Yep, that's the way it'll be. Our next game here is the Atlanta Braves and the St. Louis Cardinals. This is our premium play over on Picks and Parleys. If you guys want to check that out, link to that will be in the description of the stream down below. So moving on to our next game here, 8:10 at Minute Maid Park. We have the Chicago White Sox and the Houston Astros for this game. Dylan Cease, Jose Urquidy is the matchup. Where are we looking at for this one?
I'm looking at Chicago. I know that they're the slight dogs. I feel like this game is very similar to 2 of the games yesterday where I felt like they were pretty much pick'ems. So I'm going to go ahead and grab the Chicago White Sox, which the value has gone down a little bit on. I got them at a +120 something earlier today. They're at a +112 now. Still like it. Cease has been pitching really well lately. And your Urquidy has always been an iffy pitcher. So I'd rather grab Dylan Cease and the White Sox. White Sox have just been playing better lately. 8-2 their last 10. They've won 2 straight. On the on the Houston side, they've won 3 straight, but only 7 out of the last 10. I'm going to grab the pitching advantage with Dylan Cease and the plus money with the Chicago White Sox. Yeah, I got them at a +121 this morning.
That's a nice little price there. They're +112 now. Yeah, but for where I'm looking is I'm taking Jose Urquidy out of this game. I'm taking the Chicago offense out of this game. I'm going team total over for Houston. That is a 4.5. This team's just been hitting lately. They've gone over this 4.5 total in 9 of their last 10 games. I don't see that stopping today. This team is number 1 in the MLB for runs scored per game this year at 5.55. They're hitting really well. They're hitting a lot of home runs, and they're in a ballpark where a lot of overs happen. I like them to put up at least 5 runs tonight. Give me Houston, team total over 5.5. Dylan Cease is not someone I particularly trust. 5-2, a 3.38 ERA, 1.28 WHIP, 85 strikeouts, 29 walks, and 66 and 2/3 innings pitched. And as for a side, I lean towards this Astros side, obviously with the team total over. But I think that there's value on the Astros here today. I don't trust Dylan Cease like a lot of people do. So I'm leaning towards Houston, but I'm betting team total over 4.5 for Houston.
Sounds good. We'll move on to the next game.
All right. Our next game here, this is going to be an interesting one. We get a pair of aces at Coors Field. We get German Marquez taking on Brandon Woodruff in this matchup. Woodruff has looked really good this year. The Brewers are only a minus 153, plus 141 run back on these Rockies, over under of 10. Brandon Woodruff 5-2, a 1.52 ERA, 0.72 whip. 97 strikeouts, 17 walks, and 83 innings pitched. German Marquez 4-6, a 4.60 ERA, 1.44 WHIP, 80 strikeouts, 36 walks, and 76 in the third innings pitched. And looking at this game, I'm tempted on this team total under 4.5 for this Rockies team. Brandon Woodruff has looked absolutely phenomenal this year. And yes, I understand it's at Coors, but do we think that the Rockies are really going to be able to hit Brandon Woodruff like that? I'm tempted. I might pull the trigger at the end of the stream here, but that's where I'm looking at for this game right now.
I know. I almost pulled the trigger again on Colorado. They just came off of a sweep of the San Diego Padres, which, granted, Padres have not been playing good, and we'll talk about that next game. I'm really tempted on going Colorado because even Milwaukee has lost 3 straight games. They lost 3 straight to the Reds. So it would be the game of the streaks, and Colorado would be the good side, and they're at a plus 141. Probably not going to bet it today. Very tempted. I already have 2 bigger underdogs on my card, so I'm not going to go and throw a third one on there for today.
Yeah, that's understandable there. Then do we want to talk about this San Diego Padres team now?
Yes, 100%.
Should be a fun one here. We get the Cincinnati Reds and the San Diego Padres, a minus 170. One for these Padres are on a plus 160 run back for these Reds. And we get Joe Musgrove and Wade Miley. Where are you looking at for this one?
I'm looking at Cincinnati. This is the perfect time to bet against the Padres. Padres have lost 3 straight to Colorado. Yeah, Colorado. Let that sink in for a minute. Colorado beat them 3 straight games. They've lost 8 out of their last 10. Have not been able to hit. The only player that's been able to hit from them is Fernando Tatis Jr. And he can't do everything. On the other side, you get Cincinnati, who just came off of a sweep of the Cubs. No. Brewers. Sorry, Brewers. Sweep of the Brewers and a sweep of the Rockies. I like Cincinnati in this matchup, and you're getting them at a plus, 157? Sign me up. I'm grabbing Cincinnati today. I believe in Wade Miley. Yes. Who do you call it? Has been pitching well. Joe Musgrove's been pitching decent this year. I think Miley wins this battle between the two of them. Give me Cincinnati in today's game.
I'm on the same page as you here. The only difference between me and you is I took the Reds first 5, not full game. There's one thing I've learned with the Cincinnati team is their bullpen, I believe, is either worst or second worst in the league. So I took them first 5 plus 150 on the money line here. I don't trust his bullpen, but I do like Wade Miley. He's 6-4, 2.92 ERA, 1.12 WHIP, 51 strikeouts, 17 walks, and 61 2/3 innings pitched. He's kind of had a revival of his career in Cincinnati here after he threw a no-hitter so far this year. He looked absolutely horrible last year at Houston, and now all of a sudden he's pitching much better in Cincinnati this season. Going up against Joe Musgrove, 2 pitchers that have thrown a no-hitter this year. Fun fact there. 4-6, a 2.50 ERA, 0.83 WHIP, 96 strikeouts, 14 walks, and 72 innings pitched. I think we see a decent pitcher's duel in this one. The total for this game is
7.5.
I have a 7.5. First 5 is 4. So I think we may see a first 5 under potentially in this one. But I'm going Cincinnati first 5 at plus 150 in this matchup.
Sounds Good. We have 2 baseball games remaining for today. We get to go to the next one,
where we get the Detroit Tigers and the LA Angels. Matt Manning making his debut. Oh, was it Matt Manning?
Yeah,
It
Matt
says
Manning.
D Manning. It says
That
D Manning on our sports book. That's weird.
yeah, it says D Manning, but it is Matt Manning. I see it on the MLB, and he is making his major league debut today.
That should be fun. And he's going up against Shohei Ohtani, who is 2-1, a 2.85 ERA, 1.18 WHIP, 68 strikeouts, 28 walks, and 47 and a third innings pitched. I'm looking at the over in this game, though. I got the over last night of 9 runs at plus 105. It's at the same price now. I like the over in this game. I think we see runs. And I think that Manning gets dinged up here a little bit against this really good LA offense. Also, 2 really bad bullpens that will combine for an over. Plus, LA's gone over the total in 6 straight games in 9 of their last 10. They haven't been pitching well. They've been hitting really well. I think that's a perfect combination here for an over in this game. Over 9 is where I'm looking at for this one.
Yeah, real quick to go over some of the stats for Matt Manning. This year in AAA, he pitched 7 games, went 1-3 with an 8.07 ERA. In 31 innings pitched, he allowed 29 earned runs on 40 hits, allowing 11 homers, and he walked 10 in those innings and struck out 36. So nothing impressive. Not at all. So, yeah, I think he gets absolutely bombed tonight. So I don't mind that over. Team total over for, 4.5 is minus 145. Maybe not. But, no, I think that the Angels absolutely bomb them tonight. Maybe even look at the Angels run line in this one, but I'm going to be passing from this game.
Yeah. I have the over in this one. That's it. I was looking at team total over for Detroit, and I was looking at Detroit first 5, but then I looked at the starting pitcher, and I was like, yeah, no, I can't go with that.
Hi, Jessica. Dominic thinks Angels over. Yeah, I'm totally cool with that one.
I love that, yeah.
All right, we get one more baseball game for today. Go ahead, Nick.
We get the Tampa Bay Rays at the Seattle Mariners. We get Rich Hill versus Justin Dunn in this matchup. The Rays are on a minus 167, a plus 155 run back for the Mariners. And looking at this matchup, I have nothing on this game. I'm passing on this last game of the night. Rich Hill has looked pretty good, though, so far this season. 5-2 ERA, or 5-2 record, 3.38 ERA, 1.02 WHIP, 68 strikeouts, 23 walks, and 66 and 2/3 innings pitched. Justin Dunn is 1-3 at 3.91 ERA, 1.31 WHIP, 48 strikeouts, 19 walks, and 48 and a third innings pitched. I would lean towards potentially this home dog at plus 154, but I'm not touching this game at all. Maybe lean towards an under in this game. I like Rich Hill, but I'm not getting involved in this game. I don't really have much of a feel for it.
Yeah, no, I'm passing on this one as well. If anything, I would want to be leaning more towards the Tampa side, but I don't feel like laying a minus 167 on him with Rich Hill. And the run line's at a minus 110, so not interested there. Yeah, overall, just a pass for me. Maybe a look at the over just because I don't really trust these pitchers as much. And it's only an 8.5. I think that this game can get a little bit out of hand tonight. So maybe look at the over, but overall, not going to be interested in this game.
No.
That's going to wrap it up for the baseball part of this stream. Before we jump into our one basketball and one hockey game, if you guys are new to the channel, like, comment, subscribe. There's 20 people watching, only 14 likes. I don't know what's going on with that. Try to get over the 20 mark. It's free. Just click out of the live chat, press that like button, and then go with it, and then come back and chat and keep hanging out. So go ahead, do that. If you guys are interested in our premium plays, picksandparleys.net/game time will get you 50% off 7-day packages. Also, support the whole Picks and Parleys family. Me and Nick go live every single day at 11 a.m. Higgs will be live at noon. Allie will be on at 1:30. Game time decision at 6. Is there a total chaos tonight? If there is, it will be at 9.
I do not know.
If there is a total chaos, it'll be at 9 o'clock. And then late night money with Sean Higgs at 10 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So check out the entire Picks and Parlay sports family, sports betting family every single day. And let's make some money together.
Absolutely. All right. It's time to move over to the NBA. We get one game today. We have the Brooklyn Nets and the Milwaukee Bucks. It is a 6-point spread now, a minus 225 for this Bucks team, a plus 200 for this Nets team. 6-point spread. All right. So who is going to have a huge first half lead to blow it in the second half tonight?
Yeah, I don't know. It's NBA has just been a complete shit show for me. I'll say that. Yesterday was awful. Past couple games I've been on the good side. That was a big. Whether it was I was on Milwaukee in Game 5. Thought it would be good. I was on 76ers yesterday. Both of them blowing humongous freaking leads. Jazz not converting yesterday. Today, give my kiss of death to the Brooklyn Nets. I'm grabbing them plus 6. I think they get it done today in general. Plus 200 price tag. I'll probably bet the money line as well for this game. That being said, Milwaukee's going to end up blowing out this game. Seeing that I said that, now Milwaukee will end up be down big in the first half and then come back and win the thing. I don't know. I think Brooklyn finishes the series tonight, and I'll grab them plus 6. I'll grab that plus 200 price tag as well. And I'm interested in this game. And seeing that it's not an NBA slate without a player prop, let's go from the big man from last game. I'm grabbing Kevin Durant over 53.5 points, rebounds, and assists for today's game.
All right. Sounds good. Now we'll make this transition from the NBA to the NHL, where we have Game 3 here tonight between the New York Islanders and the Tampa Bay Lightning. It'll be in New York tonight. It should be a fun game, a rocking Nassau Coliseum here for game number 3. The Tampa Bay Lightning around a minus 130, minus 135, a plus 120 run back on this New York Islanders team. Series tied 1-1 heading back to Coliseum. And for me, I'm looking at the over in this game. I got it at minus 135. And as long as they continue to give me 5s, I'm going to continue to bet them over. I think we see some scoring tonight. And I think we see at least 2 goals each per team. So I'm on the over. I lean towards the Islanders. I did not pull the trigger on the Islanders, so today I want to see how they perform in the first game at home. And looking at some props, maybe go back to Barzell, who's put up a point in, I think, 4 of his last 5 games. Put up points in the first 2 games so far in this series, scoring goals in the first 2 games. So maybe go back to a Matthew Barzell goal scoring prop, which let me see what the goal scoring prop is for Matthew Barzell when we have the thing up. Let's go into goals. My computer's being a little slow today.
It happens. I'll try to pull it up
into these player props.
NHL goals over under.
No, it's just quick picks goals.
Barzell. Oh, that's points. Hold on. shots on goal.
Yeah, it's under quick picks. Goals.
You can get Matthew Barzal to score a goal at plus 300.
Really? I'm
Yeah,
gonna hop on that. I'm definitely gonna hop on that because it was 250 last time I cashed it on.
Plus 5,900 for him to get a hat trick.
No, but I like plus 300. I think that's a great price. Maybe look at Josh Bailey. He's a plus 300 as well. I like Barzal a little bit. Oh no, Barzal's a plus 200 for a goal.
Oh, what was I looking at? Oh, I was looking at Bailey. I'm sorry.
Bailey. Yeah.
Barzal is plus 200.
And then Brock Nelson's a plus 225. So my 2 goal scoring props for the Islanders would probably be Barzal and Nelson. And if I would have to look at the Tampa Bay side, it's Braden Point, which Braden Point is plus 175, and it's Nikita Kucherov also at plus 175. A little bit of chalk, but I like those players as well to get goals. If you want to get a little bit more out there, let me see what Killorn is. I had a point prop on Killorn. He's a plus 275. Yeah, so probably if I would have to pick 2 from each side, Bailey or Barzal and Brock Nelson, and then Braden Point and Nikita Kucherov. Okay. But my play for this game is the over 5 goals.
All right, and I'm looking through some strikeout props. 2 of them that catch my eye, or 3 of them, I should say. Wade Miley over 4.5 against San Diego.
Let me hop into that real quick because I want to see what that looks like.
I think that Wade Miley over 4.5 strikeouts could be a good pitching strikeout prop. Stroman over 5.5 and Gausman over 6.5.
Stroman's not much of a strikeout guy though. He doesn't strike out at high rates.
Chicago is a strikeout team.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, they struck out 8 of their first 9 at bats against DeGrom yesterday.
That's DeGrom.
Yeah. I'm trying to get the strikeout props up here so I can take a look at them. But my book's being stupid, so it's not working. So
I mean, with Stroman, all he has to do is go 6 innings, get a strikeout an inning. Easy casher.
True. He's more of a contact pitcher, though. That's going to be your problem. He's going to have a few innings where he doesn't get a strikeout. Oh. Maybe look at Brennan Woodruff over 6.5. Could be interesting in Colorado tonight. That's at a plus 110 as well. Yeah. My thing's not working. John Gant, I want to see what his is. I know it's 3.5. I need to see what he's done recently, though. And wow, this thing's
if you like Gant, just might as well just go say he gets 6+ strikeouts. That's plus 173.
Yeah, I would be willing to lay the minus 167 potentially on the over 3.5. Never mind. He's gotten 1, 2, 4, 3, and 3 in his last 5 games. Pass on that one. Yeah. Shohei Ohtani's a 7.5 versus this Tigers team. I can definitely see that. Well, they're showing zeros in all of his strikeouts, but that's because he's a hitter in those games. So he's tough to see when it comes to pitching. I want to take a look at that Wade Miley one before we head out here. Wade Miley, 3, 8, 6, 2, and 5. He's hit the over 4.5 3 out of his last 5 games.
Don't mind that.
The Padres do strike out a little bit, so I wouldn't hate that one. Am I betting any of these? Probably not, but that's just where I'd be looking for that. But a quick little recap over what we got for today.
Sounds good. I'll go first. I grabbed the Cleveland Indians at a minus 122. I grabbed the run line for San Francisco. Let's see if that's changed at all. Is it more in my favor. Minus 107. No, not even. Mets minus 121. White Sox plus 112. Cincinnati plus 157. And the Brooklyn Nets plus 6 and the money line. And then Kevin Durant over 53.5 points, rebounds, and assists.
All right. Yeah, and for me, I'm going with the team total over for the Cleveland Indians. That is a 4.5. I'm going with team total over 2.5 for the Arizona Diamondbacks. I'm looking at the team total over for Houston as well, 4.5 for that one. I like the over in Cleveland and Baltimore as well. I got it at 9, now a 9.5. It is what it is. I got the over 9 in the Detroit and LA Angels game as well. That's it. Oh, and then I have the over in the Islanders and the Tampa Bay Lightning over 5 goals as well.
Sounds good. And just to let you know, Nick, I put, if we scroll through your plays, I wanted to see how long it would take you to notice, but right here you have random at plus 420, and you didn't notice. I think it scrolled by at least 5 times.
I was looking at my monitor, so.
All good. But that's going to wrap it up. Nick, go ahead and send us out.
That's going to just about do it here for the Earle Sports Bet Show. We want to thank you guys, as always, for hanging out. And that's going to just about do it for this one. Good luck in whatever you guys are playing tonight. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Turn on those post notifications so you guys are notified each and every time we come out with a video, or we go live every single day at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. But that's going to just about wrap it up for this one. Thank you.